Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings for the week beginning March 11th, 2019. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. You can also watch this if you're dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as always, keeping in mind these are general. That means they're not going to apply to everyone or not in the same way. So let's have a look at what is coming up for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising during the week beginning March 11, 2019. There we go. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords as your overall energy. Now this can talk about travel for some of you during this time. For others, this is about moving, relocation, maybe overseas. With this energy, this is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This is coming out of a time of searching, coming out of a time of chaos or turmoil or instability. All right, things are kind of calming down and they're going into a rhythm, a routine, something you can rely on. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see what else you have here. Okay, so for some of you with these cards, I'm going to talk to you about each card, but for some of you, the message that's coming up is someone finds out there's a third party involved, turning their back, walking away. There's something where it's not upfront, and that could be with love relationships or it could be with negotiations, but it's something where it's not upfront. Something was discussed previously, you thought it was agreed upon, you thought it was, understood that this is what it is, but someone wasn't upfront with something. This comes to light. As a result, someone's turning their back. So current situation, we have the Seven of Swords. And what's going to help or hinder this is the Page of Wands. So for some of you, there's been some sneakiness going around, something that was not said, half-truths. And again, I feel like this could be love, but it could also be anything to do with business. Half-truths, or, well, if you didn't ask, I didn't tell you. Okay, type of energy. That's what I'm seeing. And with the Page of Wands, someone's telling you about this. Because see how he's listening to those birds? Someone's telling you, or you overhear, or you come across this information one way or another. All right? Because this is your energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs, okay? And we've got this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, air sign energy. That this situation is either around this air sign is causing trouble, or it just represents information. Okay, the swords. Now in the foundation, we have the Empress. So what this is all about, for some of you, it's definitely about love life situation. The Empress is a number 3. This could be someone who's very, very much into themselves, very vain. Either you're dealing with this person, or this is someone like a seductive individual, very charismatic individual that is just in it for the conquest. They don't care who they break up, type of energy. For others of you, let's see. So yeah, definitely love life situations coming up. For some, this is about third parties. For some, this is about someone's been secretly looking at your profile on social media, really interested in you. They might even work up the courage to ask you out. Or this is you've been doing this and you're thinking about asking someone out. This is Taurus, Libra energy with the Empress here. And for others, this can be business, real estate. I'm getting inheritance for some of you. Family heirlooms, so it could be around that someone's trying to get away with something. In the past, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel that again, this is something that was either promised or discussed in the past in terms of, okay, so when this happens, then that's going to happen, or when you do this, we're going to do this. When you accomplish this, we're going to do this, okay, type of conversation. Because the Nine of I almost said Cups, the Nine of Pentacles is working really hard, doing the work. We're on our own. and we do accomplish something, but then we have to keep going. It's a 9. We can't stay there. We have to keep going, okay? Let's see. With the 9 of Pentacles, it's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. The Empress is Taurus or Libra, so you might be dealing with 2 different people, earth signs and air signs. Because in the crowning thoughts position, we have the Hermit, so that's Virgo. And for some of you, this is like, okay, I need to test this. I need to double check this. I need to get to the bottom of things. I'm searching for the truth. I'm searching for what's real. I'm going to have that difficult conversation. I'm going to have that conversation or I already said that. Sorry. Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Right, yeah, so this is getting down to the bottom of things, asking the difficult questions. For others of you, this is, you know what, I'm turning my back. I'm seeing the light. I know what the truth is. I'm turning my back. This is walking away. This is putting distance between you and another person, you and a company, you and a job, with this energy, very much so. For others of you, this is someone's thinking about this, Virgo, or someone's thinking about their money or their status, and that's what they're basing their choices on. That could be you, it could be someone you're dealing with, but their motivation is hidden. Okay, so they're not being upfront, they're not being honest. It could just be a case of it's no one else's business, and you know, this is about playing your cards close to your chest. Or it could be a case of actually you should say this, because it could be third parties involved where something was agreed and then they keep negotiating with a different person anyway, you know, or that sort of thing. That kind of energy. Now in the outcome, we do have the 3 of Wands. This is also investigation, so either you're doing the investigating or you're speaking to an auditor, detective, I don't know. Presenting your case to someone for them to get to the bottom of things, for them to give you a decision, to give you an answer, to deliberate. So it could be a legal situation as well. If that's the case, I do feel like it's around inheritance, real estate, someone's money, someone's property, that sort of energy. Now in the outcome, we do have the 3 of Wands. So with the 3 of Wands, for some of you, you're definitely turning your back on someone because of a third party situation. Now this could be that, you know, you're choosing to leave that triangle, and that's what you're turning your back to. And for others of you, this is I feel like for some you're having that conversation, while for others you're just leaving. For some of you, this is getting the results you were hoping for. Maybe this is night class for some of you, or maybe this is something you've been studying or training for. You haven't told people. You know, you've been preparing for an exam and you're not telling people because you don't want to jinx it, that sort of energy, but it's a lot of research, study, individual work, and then you get the results you were hoping for. It's good news. For others of you, I feel like you're going to an expert to tell you about what you don't know. And that could be, how do I get that mortgage? How do I get that visa? How do I get what I want? And it could just be that. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to always be, oh, third party, that's bad, someone's cheating. I'm just telling you how these cards can come together and what they can be talking about, okay? Keeping in mind, a number 3 card doesn't always mean love triangle, okay? So yeah, in that case, this is about going to a specialist, going to an expert, and then that basically gets you what you want. Because this is your expectations being met for some of you. Further, this is about motherhood. Maybe you're going to a specialist. This could be treatment, surgery, or some sort of procedure about children, around children, with the Empress here as well. And this is expecting. Okay? But these two definitely talk about moving, traveling, moving abroad, moving back home for some of you, however that applies. A new job that you have to travel for or do a lot of online work for. It is growth. It is expansion, absolutely. So if it's a case of cutting ties with someone who's holding you back, and that's how you grow and that's how you expand, turning your back on people or situations that are not worth your time, then that's how this comes up. If this is about you have to study hard, you have to play your cards close to your chest, you have to, you know what I mean, make sure that no one can take credit for your ideas and your projects before you have a chance to present them to the important people, the authorities, the teacher, the judge, panel, committee, whatever, then do that. Follow through, do that, work on your own, make sure you don't, trust the wrong people, and make sure no one's eavesdropping or trying to snoop around your plans, your ideas, your work, and you will have your expectations met and a lot of opportunity presented to you as a result of what you're putting forward. Okay, and this could be a book, this could be a blog, this could be anything like that. Okay, so a little bit here, there, and everywhere, Leo. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with a lot of different things, but the message is you have to be true to yourself, listen to your instinct, speak to experts, get the information, do your research, all right? And keep your eye on the prize, and that's where you're headed, okay? So let me know how these cards apply to you if they do. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.